Rock Bottom Coins are the #1 place to get your Madden coins. If you make coins for my videos, sell them to Rock Bottom. If you're buying, use my code GUTBOX for 10% off. Hey, Gutbox here. An absolute crazy day. We had a solo battle glitch exposed to the wider community, so we're going to talk about it here. It was on the YouTube membership for a while. We'll talk about that in a bit. Become a YouTube member. Franchise episode, by the way, posting tomorrow on the franchise channel too. Subscribe to that channel if you want the best franchise in the whole world. Best content I ever did in my life. Let's talk about roles, playoff part 2, investing here, predictors, Gronk abilities, and then EA said sorry to some players of their game. All right, so let's talk off first with the solo battle glitch, okay? And if you guys recall, for longtime members of this den, right? We talked about this on the podcast in November, right? So hopefully you guys listen to the podcast. November, we talked about this glitch, okay? And I guess nobody listened to the podcast. It didn't really get out there. So we made a YouTube members only video not too long ago. And now it is going live. So anyways, the glitch is going into a solo battle. All right, just go into any solo battle you want, anywhere, whatever difficulty you want. Doesn't matter, legend difficulty. Okay? And then just have somebody, literally a friend, invite you. Okay? And so it doesn't matter. Oh, hang on. So whatever. Just have a friend invite you in squads. The members saw me. They actually saw me do it. I'm not going to do it here in this video, but trust me, it works. Just somebody invite you to a squads game. You don't even have to boot into the squads game. Just get invited by a friend, and it all completes the solo battle. I wasn't able to get to work on solo challenges, so it works on solo battles to get those done quickly. You know, if you've listened to the content, you've had 3 months. If you knew somebody that knew before that, congrats, you had even longer, but it should get patched probably soon. I don't know if maybe by next year. I don't know if EA cares enough this late in the year. They should really focus on patching the loop and the dollar blitz. That should be the #1 patch priority, not this instead. All right, let's talk about playoff part 2. Overall, the cards today, the issue with that I find with like AJ Brown and Kirk and everything is like, it's so hard to pass the ball now. Dude, the loop blitz is so bad. Everything's so bad in this game right now as far as defensive pressure. It's stupid that it doesn't really work. I bought that all-star pack. It was like 2,800 points just like this. Wasn't really worth it. It was like 200,000 coins. It was like all right, but I didn't really get lucky on it, I think. Now, let's talk about these training rolls. Now, I got murked on these. I got absolutely like wiped off the face of the planet. Rolled like 1 million in them earlier. Got killed. Got a bunch of 86s. Some people say they're having luck with them lately. I don't know. I'll probably roll some more tonight since people are like, yeah, EA tuned the odds tonight, man. They're so much better. I don't know, maybe they're just having small sample sizes or whatever, but I got killed on them hard. So good luck to you guys pulling that if you are doing it. The one thing I want to talk about as far as making coins, we're going to switch over to this in a second. So you guys don't need to see any more of this, of me pulling nothing but 86s, because that's my luck. Obviously the predictors are out there, and EA screws us on predictors. I would just like bet the games personally. As far as your predictors, just go ahead and bet the games. Like some of the props they have, it's like Vegas has like the over under at like 46 points on one of these games. EA's got it like at like 51. No, it's even worse than that. It was like 61. It was like 14-point difference from what Vegas over under is like. Oh, do you think they can score more than 61 points? Here's a nickel. Okay, I don't know. Playoff predictors, when they used to be like you bet the over and the under, EA was a little bit more respectful of us. I feel like some of these props are very hard to hit, and I just wish they'd do them a little better. So I think, you know, you can do them all. You can just invest in all of them if you want, and then no matter what happens, are you a winner if no matter what happens, right? If you invest in every single team, do you just come out ahead? I'd have to do the math, but that sounds a little complicated to me. Just always fade Dak, right? Let's anger some Cowboys fans before we move on. Regardless, with that said, other ways of making coins besides for predictors, you only got a little bit to do with those. Little time, a couple days maybe, a day. Look to limited investing. Limited investing hasn't been bad lately. I don't know why my lineup isn't showing there. That's weird. I haven't seen that in a while. I've got a 0 overall lineup, no big deal. Level 35. People say apparently I'm high. Dog. What's crazy is Gronk. People got Gronk already fully maxed out. This guy went through all of his abilities and stuff. We got deep in elite, slot-o-matic for 1, deep out elite for 1. They've told us this all before. Short in for 0, mid in for 1, red zone threat, tank for 0, which is really cool. And then he's got like, yeah, obviously the base thing too. abilities that are. I wonder what tank is in the base. Is that 2 still? I don't know. You didn't really go over it. But anyways, yeah. Gronk is maxed out for some people that got a glitch. I'm 35. So I hopefully I'll get it soon. I will say there is something funky going on with some limited investing. They're going up very aggressively. I think in my opinion, it's like this guy was like 500k or so. Now he's 683. In my opinion, I think people are messing with the market, or groups of people. But I mean, some people have like hundreds of millions of coins, so it's not that big of a deal. Someone could just do this every single week, is buy up every limited, because the supply in these things are so low that you just buy it all up, and then like if you want to buy it, it's exactly what happened with who I thought wasn't that good. If you look at Sammy Knight's price, this was very strange for somebody that's not that good of a card to go up to 1.64 million. I mean, he's okay, but he's a 6-foot DB 205. I don't know why he's so expensive. It's not like his abilities are anything special. He doesn't even get 0p Crusher and Pick Artist together. Deep in and mid zone are not good abilities. So I don't know. I honestly, because like there are going to be some people that buy them just because like whether theme teams or they're psychos. Some people are buying these things at this inflated price. So limit investing might be back on the table, boys. It's been on the table for a little bit, to be fair, but it might be more consistent now. Some go up, some go down. I think with the TVP out, it's a little safer to do it. Market today, it went up a little bit for a little while, but the roll was so bad people stopped rolling. And I just updated these a few seconds ago, and it's not that different. So market, because the cards were we couldn't really pull the cards at a high rate. The cards sank down. The market really didn't adjust that much due to it. So it's a little sad. Oh, and then so we did the solo battle against. We talked about the rerolls, playoff part 2. Always look for sets that are profitable, right? I'm not gonna call out sets. I never want to do it because I'd instantly ruin them. Anybody that calls out sets is a creator. Hopefully they are smaller and maybe not as many people do the sets. But if I call out a set lately, they just go away and people get angry at me for ruining sets. So definitely, there's almost always, not always, almost always profitable sets. There are now still. Especially on promo days. There's good sets. EA sent out a I'm sorry, right? EA sent out a I'm sorry to franchise players. This is the latest person that tweeted me. So everybody else, I appreciate you tweeting me earlier. Anyways, everybody that had their franchise deleted, you're getting access to the Madden 24 closed beta. So I expect a lot more. I'm gonna make fun of franchise players here because I know nobody's watching me, and I'm a franchise player, so I feel like I can do it. We're going to get a whole lot of more feedback based off the number of referees on the field. That was the #1 beta feedback, that there weren't refs on the field this past year. As awful as Madden 23 was to launch, and it was way worse than we have Madden 23 right now. Madden 23 right now ain't great either, right? With the dollar blitz and loop contains. It ain't great, okay? All right? For all impacted franchise players, lost progress discount, you also receive 50% discount on Madden 24. So, 2 things to know here. Madden 24 is going to cost money. Big shocker. I was hoping Madden 24 MUT would go free to play at some point. Secondly, we're getting another closed beta. They basically guaranteed we've got a closed beta on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X consoles only. It's happening. We know it. They locked it in. They put their word to it. So, closed beta, we know for sure, confirmed. Anyways, that's it for the video. Like I said, a lot of stuff. Tomorrow, live on Twitch. Another video tomorrow. I got the community reacts to their Team of the Week 90+ video coming out tomorrow. I think I'll try that tomorrow morning. So those are always fun. See you then, my dudes.